You too. What's going on, man? Trey Santana back with another video. Hey, look, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The NBA has been very entertaining for me right now. Now, like I told y'all in the last video, I don't got a lot of knowledge of what's been going on in the NBA as of the past few years because I just stopped watching it. But the finals and the playoffs just got me a little bit more tuned in. I do watch the highlights from time to time and I see shit on Instagram. But that's all I really know. So I don't want y'all to expect me to know everything. I might put a little bit of my input in there, but we finna see what they got to say on ESPN about this. Game 7 is coming up. And y'all know y'all gotta put who y'all going for in the comments, bro. I'm going for the Spurs. Now, I don't care if the Spurs or the Knicks win the championship. You feel me? I don't really care, but that's who I'm going for. So with this game, I hope the Spurs win, no cap.
NBA fans, they're feeling like Dylan Harper, right? Your prayers have been answered. We are getting a Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals.
Hey, he looked like bro, who got punched by Draymond Green. I thought this was, I forgot it, Jordan Poole. He like Jordan Poole a little bit.
A series that feels exactly like what we deserved. Alongside Shanae Ogwumike, Danny Green, who has played in how many Game 7s?
A couple.
4 Game 7s for
Danny
DG.
Green.
I'm Malika Andrews, and I think all of us were hoping,
I gotta get out of
since
the
we
way.
saw that Game 1 nail biter, that this was going to be a series that went the distance. Danny, you've played in them. What makes Game 7 different?
Man, I mean, we've been waiting for this, right?
Yes.
I like to compare it to the Super Bowl and football. People love football so much because of how every possession matters so much. Obviously, the playoffs is heightened and every possession matters, but in Game 7, it's intense. Like, people get into it, like every timeout, every dive, every loose ball, every executed play or non-executed play, somebody's getting cussed out, might get heated. So these Game 7s going to be very intense, and I think we're going to get a good one because this is what we've all been waiting for.
Exactly. This is what Eminem was talking about when he said you get one shot and one opportunity. But before we look too far ahead, clearly we're excited. Let's look at how we got here because the Spurs.
There he is.
They said when he come out in this, business, he the reaper in this. Well, they be saying there's something about the alien shit, but they say when he come out in this, it's trouble.
We knew it then.
You knew the moment he walked in. Yes, it was for a holiday, but he was going to bring the energy here. OKC, though, they haven't performed well today. We talked about this yesterday in Game 6. Their last 3 consecutive Game 6s, they lost. So they were hoping to turn things around. They had Jalen Williams back in the lineup.
They be hating on shit.
Yeah, not so fast because Victor Wembanyama came with this shot. He was literally on fire, and this was the play
like
right
a 2K
here.
player.
Just stepping into shots, knocking them down. I love how he wanted the smoke. The Hartenstein matchup was
Come on, bro, 7-4.
Especially now that he got the advantage on this side.
Yeah, Victor Wembanyama started out the game 2 of 2 from 3, and that really got him early. Can I hear an amen from the sisters out there? And then Wemby goes to the bench. Mitch Johnson, he spoke about the Spurs struggling without Wemby.
Obviously, you know, we're better with him on the floor. And
Why was he on the bench?
Be better when he's not on the floor.
And be better, Danny, they were.
Yes, they were. Getting to the paint.
Hey, Stephon Castle, he one of them guys,
aggressive.
Man.
They weren't on their heels. They looked like the aggressive.
Just found out about Stephon Castle. Also, I don't want ESPN to straight flag or copyright my video. So I'm going to do some talking, bro. Y'all just spare me on this one. But Stephon Castle, I'm doing my homework on him. I told y'all I'm not too in tune, but him and Wemby, they got me, they getting me tuned in with basketball a little bit more, man. No cap.
This game, Dylan Harper showed up, like everybody showed up.
I gotta go to a playoff game one day, bro.
Yeah, on an 11-0 run with Wemby on the bench here. Castle
Did
was
he
really finding
that?
himself. Let's take a listen to Steph Castle on overcoming Wemby's bench minutes.
Stephon Castle.
You know, when Vic comes off the floor, that there was a slight drop off. So, I mean, just continuing to communicate to each other and make it as tough for them as possible.
And Stephon Castle got to guard the league's MVP. You feel me? So we got to give him props for that.
So Wemby showing his love there to Luke Cornett, that French vanilla, as they call it. How do you stop
I was
this?
going to say, that's a jump shot.
Was that where his elbow was above? Yeah, above the rim.
The Spurs dominated in this one, and Wemby was asked how desperation changes a series. Here he is.
Feels like it erases kind of all the little mistakes that we do that are human nature, whether it's in the regular season or previous games. We just got to fight that all the time. And when your back's against the wall, it feels like it's the best opportunity to do that.
Does it feel like you're very much in the midst of that first year in the NBA?
No, to be honest. I mean, it's a long season. This game 100 count preseason for us, so it feels like I've kind of been in the league for a little while now. But there's still little things that I need to pick up and grasp on. But for the most part, nah, I feel.
The boys feel comfortable.
Tonight was do or die, and I think a lot of fans are going to be happy. They say it's the best line in sports, I believe. So we'll be prepared, and I would expect to get their best punch. We're going to go in with our eyes wide open and expecting nothing less.
Bro talk like a fucking evil villain or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I seen on TikTok they was saying he looked like somebody, but he talked like an evil villain.
Exactly what they should be doing. But Danny, we saw a different San Antonio Spurs team here in this game 6.
Yeah, it was a party. And they're throwing haymakers, but give credit to OKC. They still kind of stayed within the game.
Boys weren't trying to go out like
was
that.
Victor. He came out, he set the tone. But the others started joining the party. Vassell, Champagny.
He was popular.
Keldon Johnson, like Dylan Harper came off the bench and scored. As you hear, he's also making plays. We haven't seen much of Dylan this aggressive since game 1. He had that adductor strain, but he's attacking the paint. He got good ball movement, swing. Vassell, this is kind of what got him going.
What if he gave it back?
Seeing this first one go in, a lot of space, nobody near him. Alex Caruso's trying to close out, knock it down, throw your threes up. And here on the defense end of the floor, this is where he kind of set the tone for me. Like, he was a difference maker of getting in the paint, blocking shots, even in transition, stopping transition.
Man, it's 7-1 by the way.
Shoulder bump, like, hey, I'm here. Let the fans know, let his teammates know that we're not backing down, we're ready to play. Again, also, ball movement here, attacking the paint. Dylan Harper again to his body, knowing he's good at, using the shoulder, using that big body, shooting over the top. He's kind of got a little Brunson in him. These two guys kind of set the tone and also carried them throughout most of the second half of the game, and that was a difference. Like, the bench of OKC's outscored San Antonio's bench by a lot of points.
Right.
Those guys showing up helped them a huge amount in that game.
Yeah, this is a heavyweight battle. And SGA has said it. After they lose the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's because the San Antonio Spurs, they throw that first punch.
Yeah.
And it is truly a haymaker. And Victor Wembanyama, and you had a perfect line during our highlight. It was not only him, but them. It was a collective in which they played with aggression. But this actually works to their advantage because going into game 7, you have a Victor Wembanyama who scored 28 points in 28 minutes.
Yeah.
What do he average? I'm finna look up how much he averaged. I'm gonna play the video, but I wonder.
Have in a series of this epic proportion is active recovery.
Yeah.
He was on the bench in the fourth quarter, so that actually works to their advantage. But my biggest takeaway here is that this group is fearless.
Right.
All the things that we were saying about the Oklahoma City Thunder last year, they run, they go by their defense. They have a superstar. They're the collective. You can say the same exact thing about the San Antonio Spurs.
Right, they're looking in a little mirror.
Life comes at you fast.
Exactly. And to your point about Dylan Harper, he did 18 points combined in games 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he had 18 points last night. So maybe it's that he feels a little bit healthier, maybe it's that he's found his rhythm again, but that is the version of Dylan Harper that they're going to need going back into enemy territory.
We showed you 25 in the regular season. I'm trying to see what he averaged. I don't know the average. They just showing the numbers. I can't do it by myself now.
For whatever reason, they just have not been Oklahoma City's cup of tea, even going back to last year's title run. So let's take a listen to SGA. This is what he said after the loss.
They just punched, and we didn't punch back. They were the aggressors tonight from start to finish.
Bro got on a graphic tee with a blazer.
They played harder than us, made more shots, were more aggressive.
He ain't even thinking straight right now, bro. He ain't even thinking straight. Look what he came out in, bro. That can't be normal. I know I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't never seen this right here. It's stupid.
Physical fatigue do you have, and how are you fighting through it?
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready to go. Biggest game of my career.
Ready to go home, boy.
It's the next game, and if I lose, my season's over.
It's the next game. It's the only game. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been the #1 seed in the West for 3 straight years. No one has had an answer for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander until this series. And let's break it down, the defensive effort of the San Antonio Spurs. And it all comes down to this guy. One name, Stephon Castle. He is doing the Lord's work, holding SGA to 1 of 7 shooting. And get this is the part that's most wild to me. He was only doubled 3 times during game 6 compared to the first 5 games.
That was real defense. That was real defense. Shout out to that boy, but I'm gonna give him his props, bro. I don't even know him. I just found out about this man in the playoffs. He been doing his thing, bro. What can I say? And I wasn't even paying attention to his defense. I was paying attention to his offense because that's what they show in the highlights. I told y'all I really only watch highlights, bro. But I'm finna start watching them extended games so I can get a little bit more ball knowledge. I'm glad they did that.
I can do battle by myself. This is defensively. Let me show you how good and how connected they are on a string, the San Antonio Spurs. First, it's Harper guarding SGA, but there's going to be a screen. And so you step up, Keldon Johnson. I got him. One-on-one, being physical. I know he gets beat. The help side is there on the nail with Fox, forcing a tough contest, and that's a miss. They get the rebound and go, especially with Victor Wembanyama not on the floor. Again, here we've got Stephon Castle on the matchup. A nice little flat screen here. He's going to attack. Okay, we're seeing the most drop coverage. Why? Because Cornette and Victor are the help defenders, forcing another miss. This is the face of SGA, dealing with a defense that we have not seen. Epic proportions behind the Defensive Player of the Year. Look at the shot chart. 6 for 18, 15 points. This is a guy who, for the first time, 4 games straight, shooting below 40%. Again, the Spurs, they're doing it the dirty way. Took a page out of the Thunder's playbook by doing it through defense.
And it's happened all postseason long, really. But the Thunder, I'm sure you've seen this number, Sinead. They're minus 28 in the minutes that SGA is on the floor. They're plus 10 in the minutes that he's off. Some of that, I suspect, though, I think it has to do with Lou Dort. They tend to match minutes, and Lou Dort has been a net negative the entire series. But when you're looking at them getting help back, Jalen Williams, he was made available for last night's game. This is a huge piece, of course, of Oklahoma City's title team. He just didn't quite look like himself. He almost seemed like a break in case of emergency type player.
Wait, hold on, bro, because y'all might not be able to see it. It said he had 1 point, 2 turnovers, 18 plus minus minutes, and 10 minutes off the bench. His previous 3 games, left hand. Oh, he hurt right now. Okay.
It's a tough situation to put any player in, especially coming back from an injury, a hamstring. He hasn't played a lot of minutes. He's been out for a while. This is a high-stakes game on both sides, especially San Antonio. They're hungry. They're desperate. Their backs against the wall. They're hyenas out there playing defensively. So to throw him out there and try to go against Castle, Vassell, Champagny that are fighting for their lives, he looked rusty, and it's going to take some time. And now this may be a good test run for him, might be a gift and a curse, or a blessing in disguise. But yeah, he's an All-NBA player. If somebody's up for the challenge, it's going to be him. But this was a tough situation for him, and hopefully, again, this was something that can build up for Game 7.
It's going to take some time. He ain't got time.
Yeah, well,
Game 7 is right around the corner. It's tomorrow night. But more importantly, you and I were both shocked listening to the broadcast. They said he's only playing in 3-minute intervals.
That's right.
No one can get their
players.
rhythm. No matter how great you are, playing in just 3-minute intervals.
Damn, bro. See, they really calculate these players and how they play when they hurt and they fatigue. That man is only playing 3 minutes at a time. So every 3 minutes, hey, Williams, come on, get out. And then whenever he get back in, you get you another 3. Because it ain't just after them 3 minutes get back in. Damn, that's crazy. And as a hooper, I know he hate that.
I'll tell you something about how healthy he actually is, because again, this is a hamstring strain, and it's another hamstring strain. It's not even his first one of the season, and so I expect him to be available again here.
Can your hamstring even get warm running for 3 minutes straight?
I was shocked that he came back.
Hey, she be cooking shit low-key.
Yeah, I was a little bit too. I expect him to be available in this Game 7, but we'll see how Mark Daigneault decides to deploy.
Bro, you got to, bro. If you got to die out there, that's just what you got to do, homie. You feel me? It's when to go home. You don't want to look back like, bro, damn, I should have played. That's what you don't want to do. Go out there and die if you got to, bro. We'll respect you way more, my nigga. But I want y'all to lose, so you feel me? I'm all right with what you do. You don't need my respect. But that was that, folks. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. It's your reporter, Trey Santana, out. Had